In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a smart security deterrent system with a few items. A passive infrared motion detector, Quirky's spotter, and Quirky's pivot power genius. So let's begin. Okay, before I start, let me just clean up this mess first. It doesn't look that good on video actually. There, much better. Quirky's Bandit. I love this thing. All the pieces together and arranged, and then I'll go over how this system will work. If you did miss my video about using the passive infrared motion detector to signal spotter, please look at the link below. First thing you probably already know is that Pivot Power Genius, you have a remote access via your app to turn on the power to two outlets. And so right now I've got the light plugged into the outlet, so I can automatically turn it on, and the light goes on there, and I can turn it off, and it goes off. But what I want to do is make this security system or deterrent system that when my motion detector detects motion, I'll get spotter to send information to Pivot Power Genius to turn on the light. Hardware setup. Now it's time to set up the triggers for spotter. So we'll click into spotter, and what I want to use is again the light detection trigger of spotter, because spotter is going to be monitoring the LED of the passive infrared motion detector units. And so what we'll do is we'll put a new light trigger, and what we're doing is we're detecting when that green LED light goes off. So we'll do that one, and then what we want to do is we want to trigger Pivot Power Genius. So we'll click on that one. It's on outlet 2, my light right there, so we'll look for outlet 2, and what I wanted to do is to turn on the light. So we'll click on and then OK. So we got one trigger on. And what I also like to do is set up an additional trigger for the same action. So when my passive infrared detector detects motion, I also want not only to turn on the light, but also to send me a push notification on my phone, so I know that potentially someone is snooping around outside my house. This is also useful to tell you that it actually has been triggered, and if I wanted to turn off the light remotely via the app to tell Pivot Power Genius, I'm able to do so because I know when the light is turned on. Got the triggers and hardware set up. We'll activate the motion detector, and there we go. The motion detector signals the unit, triggers a spotter's detection of the light turning off, sends me a push notification on my phone, and also turns on the light in the Pivot Power Genius. If you have a passive infrared motion detector, you can still use spotter and Pivot Power Genius as kind of a security deterrent system. So what you can do is you can set up all the triggers to detect motion, put spotter on your door. When someone knocks on the door, the spotter detects the motion and turns on the light, and making it seem like there's someone in the house. So with Quirky's spotter and Quirky's Pivot Power Genius, it's pretty simple to set up a home security deterrent system for your house. I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye for now.